The $1 billion acquisition of Instagram by Facebook was a watershed moment for the tech industry. It highlighted how much wealth and power the sector possesses, as well as how it can be used. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. For this video, we will discover how does Mark Zuckerberg keep Instagram relevant. But before anything else, please leave a like on the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell down below so you won't miss our videos. Without any further ado, let's hop on right to the video. Instagram has been courted by Facebook for a prospective acquisition. Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger, the founders of Instagram, were treated to sushi and brunch at the St. Regis Hotel. Twitter even came up with a term sheet to buy them for 7% to 10% of its stock, valued $500 million to $700 million. CEO Dick Costolo shared his idea, saying that Systrom would be able to continue running Instagram while simultaneously overseeing Twitter's product and assisting the company in becoming a more visual destination. Systrom told his friend and Twitter's then executive chairman, Jack Dorsey, that he couldn't sell now. He intended to make Instagram so huge and essential that no one would be able to buy it for a reasonable price. Dorsey stated that he was aware of the situation. He brought Systrom to Roelof Botha, a Sequoia Capital partner, who began negotiating to invest the venture capital firm's money in Instagram. Twitter never made a serious offer, Systrom would tell his pals. They never offered him anything he wanted to take seriously, in actuality. Only Mark Zuckerberg grasped the appeal of independence to Systrom. The week of April 2012 marked the beginning of the road to the Facebook transaction. All Systrom had to do was sign the papers for a $50 million venture round at a $500 million valuation. Zuckerberg could acquire, clone, or delete competing apps, ensuring that other companies had less opportunity to infringe on people's Facebook habits. Systrom became frantic and summoned his board. Whatever occurred with Zuckerberg, he needed to sign the documents for the round of venture funding, according to Matt Coller of Benchmark, or his reputation in Silicon Valley would never recover. Anderson had been telling Systrom that he was a visionary leader on par with Zuckerberg, if not smarter. Anderson reasoned that as Instagram grew, that would become evident to everyone else. He didn't believe Instagram should be sold, at least not just now, but for the time being, he might as well kiss the ring. After signing to close the Sequoia round, Systrom called Zuckerberg. As Facebook prepared for its initial public offering, IPO, which would be one of the largest in internet history only a few weeks later, Zuckerberg was compelled to consider the long-term reality of his company. Although Facebook had built one of the most widely used online services, its users were rapidly migrating to mobile devices. Facebook had an app, but it didn't create phones like Google and Apple. That meant that unless Facebook hurried into the costly, sophisticated hardware sector, Zuckerberg would be stuck establishing his firm on land that would eventually be owned by others. There were only two options for winning. One, his programmers could make Facebook so interesting and useful that it began to consume an increasing amount of people's smartphone time. Second, he could acquire, replicate, or eliminate competing apps, ensuring that other companies had less opportunity to infringe on people's Facebook habits. He understood that this tiny buzzy competition, flush with new capital, could swiftly become a greater threat when he read about Instagram's $500 million valuation round. The only answer was to buy it. Back in 2008, when Twitter CEO E.V. Williams, who is also the creator and CEO of Medium, which owns 10, suggested he could accept a $500 million deal, Zuckerberg tried this unsuccessfully. That critical moment of disobedience gave Zuckerberg a lot of confidence. It reaffirmed that a founder's instincts, his own instincts, should always be believed. With such experiences under his belt, Zuckerberg assumed he knew how to talk to Systrom, a fellow founder. Systrom was adamant about not running a Facebook product. He wanted to preserve his company and continue to be the Instagram visionary, but without the hazards of being self-employed. Instagram was already benefiting from Facebook's network, and if Instagram became a part of Facebook, they'd have inconceivable resources to continue growing even quicker. In 2014, with the messaging app WhatsApp and the virtual reality business Oculus VR, Zuckerberg used Instagram's perceived independence at Facebook to help him land some otherwise difficult partnerships with stubborn entrepreneurs. The Instagram transaction, on the other hand, would provide Zuckerberg a huge competitive advantage. Zuckerberg had no idea how things were going to turn out. His motivation, on the other hand, is explained in a small red-orange book that new Facebook employees are given at every orientation. On one of the final pages, a few phrases in light blue writing on a navy backdrop reveal Zuckerberg's neurotic leadership. If we don't create the thing that kills Facebook, someone else will. The internet is not a friendly place. Things that don't stay relevant don't even get the luxury of leaving ruins. They disappear. 6 years later, Systrom would wonder whether Zuckerberg viewed Instagram to be part of the we or the someone else. What do you think? Let us know in the comment section below. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.